With Kamala Harris now the official Democratic Party nominee in the US presidential race, one of the things that really stood out glaringly at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago was a lack of moral clarity on the issue of Gaza. It was painful to see pro-Palestinian protesters demanding their voices be heard at the DNC outside the convention center, and yet the Democratic Party did not see it fit to give any Palestinian American a voice on stage to come and speak and express their point of view. The parents of an Israeli who had been kidnapped by Hamas did speak, and that was important, and it's good that they did. But it was also important to hear what is happening in Gaza, where more than 40,000 civilians, mostly women and children, have now died in Israeli strikes since the 7th of October last year. The question is, politically, how much does this possibly hurt Kamala Harris's chances in the election, especially if it's a close race? And here the numbers get a little interesting, because Arab Americans or Muslim Americans do form an important part of the voting population in some of the swing states. And their votes could make a difference in these crucial swing states, as they did for Biden in the last election. And even before Kamala Harris became the nominee, it was very clear from various polls that were conducted that they were not happy with the way Mr. Biden had handled the entire issue of Gaza and Israel. In fact, many of them said that they would not vote for him again. But overall, as an issue among young American voters, Gaza is not the top priority. And perhaps that's what the Democratic Party is banking on, hoping that other issues are the ones that see them through, and the fact that they're taking on a man like Donald Trump. But at the end of the day, an issue like the killing of innocents in Gaza is something that requires moral courage and clarity, and one expected better from the Democratic Party.